Chismosas, let's talk about Love is Blind Mexico because I have been obsessed with this show ever since it came out. I binge watch it. I'm waiting for the new episodes to drop and I feel like we need to have a little breakdown. Now, spoiler alert, before I dive into all the couples, if you guys haven't caught up in episodes, just turn away this video and come back when you've done so. All right, we're gone. Everybody here has watched the episodes? Okay, let's get into it. Now, let's start off with the couples. We have Karen, Fernando, Leticia, Saúl, Fernanda, Gerardo, Franchesca, and Willie, which is like Willie for a grown man. All right. Then we have Chema, Sylvia, and our last minute additions with all the drama going on, Irais and Rene. Now, I have a lot to say about them, so I'll leave them for last, but you probably know what I'm thinking of. Now, I really want to talk about this couple que me impactó. Es Willie and Franchesca. There's this episode, which I'm sure you guys have seen already because you're caught up with episodes, right? That Willie is like crying and he's talking about how he was telling Gerardo that he feels like un barquito de papel, which translated means a boat made out of paper. He's like, if the wind blows me to the left, I'll go to the left. If the wind blows me to the right, I'll go to the right. And that's how he spent his entire life. And I have never related to anybody so much in my entire life. If anybody knows his zodiac sign, I've been trying to figure it out and I haven't been able to find it. But I feel like he was like super vulnerable. Like he was ready to throw in the towel. He's like, I've never really had anything serious. I really want to make this work. But basically that he felt like a failure. And I don't know why, but that episode like stayed ingrained in my heart and in my head, and I felt like Franchesca handled it really well, and ultimately they're still together in the whole process, and I felt like that was amazing, and I really feel like they're one of the only couples that's really gonna make it. Just my opinion. Now, a couple I really would love to make it, and I don't think that they are, is Fernanda and Gerardo. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but it feels like, at first I was like, Gerardo should definitely pick Fernanda. Like, she was like the ultimate girl. Like, I loved her. Also, her name is so cool. It sounds like from una novela, Fernanda Riva Palacios. Oh, loved it. And she really seems like she has her life together, but as we see, she's very intense, like she's very athletic and she's very like driven, and Gerardo's the complete opposite, which could lead to a lot of friction in that relationship. And she's very much like, why aren't you motivated? Why don't you want to do this? Why don't you want to do that? And Gerardo's like, whoa, chill. So overall, it seems like a big clash in personalities. So I don't know, I would love for them to work out because Gerardo seems like a very genuine dude, and so does Fernanda, but ultimately, I feel like this difference in just everything that they're doing with their life is not going to work out. Now, another couple that I feel like is really not going to work out is Chema and Sylvia, and I'll tell you why. There's a lot of people that don't like Chema. I'm not sure exactly why. He is a little arrogant, a little out there, but he's a Leo. He said it himself. So, I mean, what else is new? And I thought that I wasn't going to like him, but I actually really grew to love him. I feel like he has a lot of charisma. I think overall he's a nice guy. But just from everything, it seems like, that this is not the path that he's going. And all of his friends are like, yeah, Sylvia's not really his type. I don't think it's going to work out. And I am a firm believer that once you find somebody that's not your type and you're in a relationship with them, that's usually the one person that you end up with long term, because it's like, okay, cool. Love is blind. It doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. They're still attractive. Maybe not my typical type of person, but yeah, that's awesome. But from the way that his friends were talking and stuff, it just overall feels like it was doomed. I love Sylvia, but Sylvia seems like a lot more down to earth than him. She seems like more chill, more leveled, and he's like all over the place, which could be great for a relationship, but overall, I feel like honestly, Sylvia could do better. No tea, no shade to Chema because I actually love him and I love his accent. I love it. But anyways, I digress. Now, I'm definitely going to get into these other couples, but this video is running very long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here. There's a part 2 right after that. And in the meantime, I want you guys to let me know what you guys think about the couples I've talked about so far. What are your opinions? Let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to like and follow for more gossip, chisme, and all things tea.